the origin with most people now is listen, like, and then analyze. Listen, like, and then research. Yeah, and then we look into the individual. After we've listened, after we've taken in his speech, after we've benefited from him, quote unquote, then we research who he is. And that is, ikhwan, yani munakis. The affair is reversed. The origin is that we establish who he is first. We establish his adala first. And as we mentioned, the affair of adala and of thiqah and of uprightness is a hukum, is a ruling that must be established. And so we ascertain that from those who deserve to be returned back to, whose knowledge should be taken from, and who should be asked concerning such individuals. And every region and every area, bihamdillah, has individuals who are known and who will be able and have the ability to search and ascertain who the individual is. Is he known to be from the people of ilm and sunnah? Who is it that he has taken from? Because this ilm, ikhwan, is a mirath. It is inheritance. And so one of the things that we must establish is, has he inherited? Has he inherited? Truly. And so then the issue of al-jarh wa ta'deel, these principles that we've been mentioning, ikhwan, related to the science itself, the principles related to jarh wa ta'deel, the position of the Salaf of this ummah concerning it, it is something that has not ceased, as we mentioned, and we reiterate because we must reiterate it. It has not ended, ikhwan, and do not be fooled by anyone that attempts to convince you that it is, and attempts to ridicule Ahlul Hadith. Oh, these people now, they think they're scholars of Hadith. MashaAllah. They speak about great sciences that only the great ai we hear this type of kalam, ikhwan. It means nothing to us. Water upon a duck's back. Because we expect them to say this. We expect them to make those statements. It doesn't affect us whatsoever. Ahlul Hadith continue with the qawaid that they have inherited, yani jeel and jeel, generation after generation, and we praise Allah Azza wa Jal that He has raised us among those who love Ahlul Hadith, among those who strive to be among them, among those who want to be among their ta'ifah, the ta'ifah that the Prophet ﷺ spoke of. لا تزال طائفة من أمتي ظاهرين على الحق لا يضرهم من خذلهم ولا من خالفهم حتى يأتي أمر الله وهم على ذلك. They will not cease to be a nation, a ta'ifah, a group from among my ummah, manifest upon the truth, not being harmed by those who oppose them or by those who forsake them, until the amr of Allah, until the affair of Allah Azza wa Jal comes, and they remain upon that. And so the issue then is one, ikhwan, that as we mentioned and we reiterate, it is not a game. And it is not, ikhwan, a joke. This is an affair that Allah Azza wa Jal, by way of Ahlul Hadith, in every era and in every time, Allah Azza wa Jal has preserved His deen. The preservation of the deen, the preservation of the book of Allah, Allah Azza wa Jal did that and conveyed that and established that with rijal, with men. Individuals, ikhwan, narrated and preserved the book of Allah Azza wa Jal, and Allah Azza wa Jal decreed that it would be men that would do so. The sunnah was protected by men. Individuals protected the sunnah by way of these ulum and these sciences that were brought about for the protection of the sunnah. Allah decreed that that would be so. And that continues up until this very day. We don't abandon, and we're not about to abandon these ulum, ikhwan, these most important protective sciences.